Hey guys, Wayland here from the Zombie Star, and we want to do a video blog on the release of DC's Batman 3 Jokers. Released earlier this week due to COVID-19, it got pushed back, and dates were being changed, and shipping issues, and so we're really happy that it saw a release. And just on its announcement, and knowing that this was going to be the main cover, which I thought was going to be the only one, had to have it. Another amazing thing about this was that it released on day one, issue one, with not one, not two, but five different covers, and I kind of want to go over each one. But of course, first thing, written by G.F. Johns, illustrated Jason Fabok and Dan Anderson. Amazing artwork. Looking at this first cover, the main cover, which is my favorite cover, is a direct tribute and direct kind of reference to probably one of the most violent moments in Joker's history, which is when he takes a crowbar to Robin and assumingly beats him to death. If you guys haven't read that story arc or seen the animation for it, it is absolutely brutal. So I love how Fabok really paid tribute to that, and that's kind of what the theme is for these covers. It really is a tribute of kind of jumping around in Joker's history, and also paying tribute to the different iterations that Joker has been illustrated. So really, the cover that it was introduced with and announced with, definitely my favorite. Absolutely. Uh, this has got to be. This is really awesome too. It's just Batman, and of course, I just love how it's just that iconic look of Batman, and with that blood splatter on his cowl, I really just feel symbolizing the brutal nature and the brutal history of his relationship with the Joker. Um, them being arch nemesis and all. Gotta love again the different iterations and kind of just the different looks that Fabok is taking with Joker here. Him just holding on to a piece of dynamite, something that he loves to do. We just know Joker likes to blow stuff up. Really, really awesome cover. Um, Joker holding a Joker fish. Why not? He's insane. But I love this cover. I absolutely love that. I feel that this iteration of his look is really a reference to the way he looked in on the cover of A Killing Joke. If you remember the cover from A Killing Joke, I think it's a very similar face that he had, but except half of it was covered because he was taking a photograph. Um, Real cool cover, and I really feel that it's kind of a reference to another cover from another comic. Uh, don't really know what's up with this fish. If you guys know why he's holding that crazy fish, let me know. Second favorite cover has got to be its Red Hood cover. This is a direct reference to The Killing Joke. Um, and if you know The Killing Joke, you know what The Killing Joke is a possible, maybe, it's kind of a what if Joker had an origin story. Of course, we know that Joker does not have an origin story. Um, but The Killing Joke is probably the closest origin story that we do have for the Joker. And I love how this cover references it directly. Um, so those were your five standard retail covers, okay? But of course, it came with incentive covers. If you guys were out there hunting around, or just jumping the gun early like we do, and getting your pre-orders in and kind of hunting down information, you know that it came with incentive covers, and there was a 1 in 25 and there was a 1 in 100, and I'm so happy to report that we were able to get both. Excuse me, this is your 1 in 25. And again, same book, just this is an overall just different take on the presentation of the Joker. You got that kind of camera negative effect with that crazy green and purple. It's just a really untraditional cover, but amazing, and really, really pops out, really stands apart from your other covers. But the 1 in 100 is again my favorite one because it is your pencil sketch, your colorless pencil sketch of my favorite cover, which is cover A. And it's the same thing. It's kind of just capturing that extremely violent moment in Joker's history, but they went ahead and did the pencil sketch variant, and it's black and white. So I just thought this was so cool. 1 in 100. I was really happy to actually get one of these. Speaking on the narrative, I'm really blown away with this first issue. No spoilers at all. But the approach that Johns is taking to this is really more of a psychological thriller. It's focusing again on the Bat family. It's not altogether just Batman, and the sinister approach that the Joker takes to toy and torture Batman. Um, again, you just really got to read it, got to get into it. But there's this one line that just blew me away, and it just really states how Joker likes to toy with Batman. He doesn't like to torture him or hurt him directly. He loves to torture those around him, and this is the approach that it's taking, and it's just so brutal. I mean, it's just so psychologically brutal, and this is how it begins. It does not take time. This is not a slow burn story. It gets going pretty quick, and I think it would need to, because we're only looking at 2 more issues. I believe it's 3 issues. Each issue coming with also 5 retail variants, and of course your 125s, 1 in 100s. We are hoping we get them all. But yes, Batman, 3 Jokers, Geoff Johns, Jason Fabok, and Dan Anderson. Absolutely amazing. If you guys have not picked these up, I do highly recommend them. Issue 1 is really cool. Well, that's it for the blog on our comic books. I think here at the Zombie Star, we just want to take a moment to talk about the passing of Chadwick Boseman. Absolute tragedy, not just in Marvel Universe, but just for nerdom and geekdom and things like that. So we just want to share our sentiment, thoughts and prayers with the family. May you rest in peace, the King of Wakanda and the man Chadwick Boseman. We will never see another like him again, and fortunately we will never see another Black Panther again. So we are very hardened here. He has left a giant hole in a very committed community, and to think how it could ever be filled is heartbreaking. Thank you guys. I will see you all next time.